Item: SCP-1113. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Due to it posing no risk when in a passive state, SCP-1113 can be stored in a secure box in a standard containment room. If required for testing, it may be signed out for use by Level 3 researchers and above. Any testing involving D-class mortality must be approved in writing by a member of senior staff prior to commencement. Description: SCP-1113 is a small spinning top comprised of a hollow bronze base, heavily oxidized and showing small flecks of blue from having been previously painted. The upper section is a porcelain figurine of the upper body of a woman, painted with enamel and with a blue and brown blouse made of a rough cotton. It is spun by means of wrapping the string around it and then pulling firmly to rotate the top at speed. The figurine is attached to the bronze segment by a clear resin-like glue concurrent with the apparent age of the manufacture, c. 1915. The bronze component has been estimated by thermoluminescent dating to have been cast around 50 BCE, plus or minus 40 years. There are imperfections in the alloy and tooling marks on the inside of the top that suggest that the bronze has been retooled and was formerly used in a different construction. When SCP-1113 is spun by hand, the person doing so does not age or suffer any degeneration to their body due to the effects of aging or illness for as long as the top is spinning. Tests using automated robots spinning the top suggest that it will spin for anywhere up to 14 hours when spun with sufficient force, using levels of force within realistic limits of human strength. Any wounds caused before or during the top being spun remain present and are not affected in any way. The individual is still mortal to life-threatening injury while the top is being spun. The top came to the attention of the Foundation when alerted by a member of the London Metropolitan Police Force with connections to the Foundation. He reported that it had been taken as evidence from a house in Brighton, UK, which had been entered by Sussex police after reports by neighbours of an unpleasant smell. On forcing their way into the house, they discovered the corpse of a man who was estimated to be around 70 years old. His body was on the floor with one arm stretched out under the sofa. Officers found the spinning top at the back of the sofa. His right palm showed heavy calluses at the base of all the fingers and a wound approximately 1 centimeter deep across the center of the palm, which appeared to be cauterized through burning or friction. Estimates suggest that it would take many weeks of constant friction between the string and palm to cause such extensive damage. There was also severe damage to the right shoulder socket and extreme dislocation caused by the arm being overextended in attempts to reach the spinning top. Although there was very little personal information found in the flat, the body was identified as belonging to Richard Mark Piper, from a 19 driving license and a birth certificate found in the flat, giving the deceased's date of birth as the 24th of December 2018. Further information may be found in the supplemental materials, consisting primarily of a set of journals found at the home of the deceased and the police witness reports from neighbors.